Hey guys, like, comment, subscribe. Back again with NBA content. The Toronto Raptors, everyone felt like they were going to get rid of Kyle Lowry. And recently it came out, they're saying, hey, no, we're hanging on to this guy. And I mean, it pretty much seems pretty straightforward at that point. I mean, some people might think they're going to give him another contract because he said no matter what, he's going to retire as a Raptor. I don't know where he's going to play next year, but clearly this year he's playing with the Raptors. And I think it's just because they know, or at least they're confident that they're going to be a playoff team. And they feel like if they can make it there, as long as they don't draw Brooklyn in the first round, they could probably actually make some noise of some type.
This whole conference is still a little open. Brooklyn and Philly are the top contenders right now. Brooklyn is obviously the only one that it's probably, if all their players are healthy, they're going to run through the Eastern Conference. But if any of one of their guys go down or they have a rough go and you play them in an upper round, you don't play them in the first round, then there's a chance. And yeah, like we've talked about Lowry being traded before and the possibility of it. We've ran through a couple scenarios of it in the past, but the consensus was if Lowry wanted to stay as a Raptor, you gave him the choice. If he wanted to trade, if he wanted to be traded to a higher contender, then you do it. But clearly, the Raptors are a contender with him on the team, or at least they believe so. And he wants to stay there, so you have him stay. Even if he goes somewhere else next year, at least you're going to have a good run this year.
Yeah, and you know that way you haven't broken any bridges or hurt any feelings because like you
Exactly.
said, no matter what, he's retiring as a Raptor, and he said himself like hey, you
One
know
day
what?
contract.
Yeah, that might be it because like Kyle Lowry, the way you see him running around the court, you know he's probably not done. We don't know where he again will end up next year, especially if for any
Yeah.
reason his team's still over the border playing in Tampa or wherever it may be. So next year kind of gloomy still, but yeah, I think he at minimum he's looking at it like, hey, like not only do I want to retire here, but this is probably my last run here that we're gonna have. So I think he's excited to be part of it. He obviously spoke to management. He said, "Don't move me, keep me here. I like these guys. I like this group." And maybe they're going to bring someone in. Maybe they'll bring in a guy like LaMarcus Aldridge, like Andre Drummond. There's a lot of guys out there they could bring in. I mean, I've been hesitant to a guy like Vucevic, not from the Raptors' sake, just thinking the Magic don't want to get rid of him. But like if he's available, that makes that team very, very good. So there's still options out there for them to bring guys in, build kind of around Lowry, even if it's short term, and say, hey, you know what, this Nets team, yeah, they're awesome, but we could give it a go. We got veteran guys. We're very deep. And if they have one guy that goes down, we know we can take advantage, especially because most of our team has already went down with COVID. So
And that's just it, right? The times are looking up for the Raptors right now. They may have lost a couple games in a row, yes, but they were missing some key guys, and those guys are going to come back soon. They haven't really had a go with all their guys healthy. Not since those first 5 games in the year, which were a little embarrassing, but they've turned it around heavily since then. And I truly believe they're going to be a playoff team. And there's no way your team's better after you're trading Kyle Lowry.
yeah, that definitely cannot be argued. Kyle Lowry, a great player. And it's funny too, because last year, what was it, the team with the most games lost by injury? And I think going
Yeah,
into this year, it was said so many times, like that just doesn't happen again. It doesn't happen again.
it's
And yet,
happening.
yeah, exactly. They're a team that there's been games that they were I mean, again, tonight, Bembry's playing 37 minutes, Lowry playing 39. This is a team who players like this shouldn't really be playing more than 32 minutes at most, let alone Bembry should be a 20-minute a game guy. Aaron Baines, he should be their true backup center. He should be playing
Yeah.
30 minutes a game. So if they could get a guy to make Baines that backup or just get rid of him, I think that team would be actually better off too.
A much improved. Nothing bad against Baines. But overall, he is a pretty solid backup center. But you're not going to be competing on with those higher echelon teams unless every other part is on clicking. And to be clicking, you need Kyle Lowry to stay there. So definitely a good move for them to keep him this year. And I hope that the media stops talking about Kyle Lowry leaving Toronto until at least the season's over.
Yeah, definitely. But let us know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon with some more content.